Guys, this is literally fanfiction by this point. If only I could animate. I don't mean to put myself on a pedestal, but I even moved myself while making this. If you are an emotional person like me, go ahead and grab your tissues. This video concludes the Valentine's event. Thank you so much for all of your support always. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you liked this. Also comment your favorite part. Enjoy guys. Okay, so recap. The girls told Deku that both Bakugo and Todoroki were in love with him, and that they would try to kiss him that night on New Year's. Deku was confused and didn't believe them. Then the girls debated with evidence to support the existence of their ships and which was the best. In the end, Deku believed them and chose a boy, but as he was gonna find him at 12, an accident happened, and he ended up on the ground under Kirishima, kissing him by accident in front of Bakugo and Todoroki. Today, 1 minute past midnight, there was silence, a silence that echoed through the room, and then, there was chaos. Two pairs of firm hands. Deku knew very well pried a very stunned Kirishima off him. A very shocked Deku stuttered, My first kiss." The girls quickly grabbed Deku and took him to a separate room, sitting him down on a chair. "My first kiss. Deku, are you okay? Can't even speak." Blushing faces. "Let's give him a moment to process." Concerned face. "While he's at that, let's celebrate that we were right." Super party celebration. "Mina, now is not the time." "Oh come on," we conjectured for months. Based on how the both of them grabbed and dragged Kirishima, they must love him. Super love filled eyes because ships be sailing here. Kick Kirishima. OMG Kirishima. Is he okay? The sound of explosions, ice and fire coming from the next room. Distressed face. Deku stood to go save Kirishima. Jiro stopped him by placing a hand on his shoulder. "I think it's better if you stay here for a bit." Face that implies you'll end by friendly fire if you step out of here right now. Suddenly there was total silence from the next room. Well, that was over fast. Am I a widow? Very likely. And we didn't even get to explore Kirideku. A new door had just opened up for us. Sad face because a ship was lost tonight. Rest in peace Kirideku. More like rest in peace Kirishima. You guys are kidding, right? It was an accident. They wouldn't go to those extremes, right? Face that has very little confidence in its own words. ... Let's change the subject. Terrified face. "Okay, so I saw you had made up your mind before coming here. Who are you planning on kissing?" Kissy faces galore. "Are we going to ignore the potential death of our classmate? Emotional over Kirishima's very possible demise. Oh come on, this will lighten up the mood. ... Fine. If you must know, I was gonna kiss. It was Bakugo, right? Your childhood friend." Super shipping eyes. "It was Todoroki. There was no other option." Superstar filled eyes caused to do Deku. "Can I speak? Guys come on." He was clearly turning towards Bakugo at midnight, smiling face that hides some mild aggressiveness. Actually, he tuned in Todoroki's direction, so "I know I'm right and told you so" kind of faces. "Oh Momo, you're so funny and I respect your ship, but come on, trying to be sweet but nearly shooting daggers." Faces. There was only one viable option, and that was to do Deku happy faces that you'd think are innocent coming from Tsu, but you'd also be deceived. They are all staring at each other with that kind of face right now. ... Girls, I'm getting scared. Let me set this straight. Who I was going to kiss was wait. Court is now in session once more. What, again? The defendant cannot speak unless spoken to, and cannot reveal his choice until both sides are argued. Judge Momo is in the house. ... Is this because you all think your boat won't win? It's called, and Judge Momo said not a word. So face that is actually considering stepping out of the room and joining Kirishima in his doom. Team Baku Deku to the stand. Yay, here we go again kind of sarcastic face. We have to convince him in case he's delusional and went for Todoroki. Look who's talking about delusional. Do not test me right now kind of face. I didn't say anything kind of smile. We're short on time guys. The debate must be as quick as possible. Both sides can debate at the same time. Go and action. Okay, so you've known Bakugo for like your whole life and he really knows you better than anyone. Yeah, and he's been bullying you for your whole life. Irritated and angry faces. Meanwhile, Todoroki has treated you with respect since day one. Bakugo has changed. He's not been mean to Deku the way he used to for over a year. I'm not saying he wasn't in the wrong. He has much to apologize for. but I think most of his anger was misdirected, and he was actually angry at himself. I think he has always admired you, Deku, but he couldn't deal with both admiring you and admitting that you might be better than him. You think Kacchan has admired me since we were little? Yes, and at some point that admiration turned into love, and once more he couldn't deal and was confused, so he became more aggressive until he realized what his feelings really were. I see. No, you don't. He was always making you feel bad. Don't you remember that? We are not saying that should be overlooked. It's just that he's changed, and we think it's worth a shot. Oh, so what? It might be good versus his 100% good might be good wins. First, Bakugo has such character development, just look at him grow loving faces. Second, by 100% you mean the guy who threatened Deku before the sports festival out of the literal blue? Blue to reinforce a point. Well, I mean, oh right, that did happen now that I think about it, had totally forgotten kind of face. But Mina has a point. Jazz hands cause of course I do. But like Bakugo has changed according to you, Todoroki has changed too. He was very confused about himself and his power. ... How did you even know about that? He only told me, both surprised and scared face. You think we can get pictures of you guys but not audio? PFFT please. The point is, Todoroki has come to accept himself, and in doing so he realized that the first person who actually saw him in his true reality was Deku. That's the driving force of To Do Deku. Understanding and respect. Pleased with myself for all of this essay on their love kind of face. You're saying Todoroki likes me because I'm the first person to see him? Yes. Interesting. Scared face because he's showing interest in To Do Deku. And also he is really sweet and has never been as bad as Bakugo. ... Well, he's boring. Excuse me? Boring. Dull. Dense. He's like so unexciting. He talks like a dictionary. It's true. Bakugo might be explosive, but that's because he has a spark winky face to try to win you over to our side. Besides, you know, with Todoroki's quirk, who knows what he might be like in the future? I mean, he's just discovering himself, as the girls say, so that means he's unreliable. I mean, even you guys said it kind of face. What does his quirk have to do with this? Well, he's hot and he's cold. According to music theory, his future could be he's yes and he's no. He's in and then he's out. He's up and he's down. And then they fight and they break up. Yeah, but they can also kiss then make up. What is going on in here? Are you quoting lyrics to a pop song to make a point? Wisdom can be found anywhere. Yes. Kirishima's fate sounds like a sweet fate to have right now kind of face. This isn't getting anywhere. Can we call our last witness? I'll allow it. We'll call our witness too. What witness? Bakugo and Todoroki both entered the room, all kind of terrified and disbelieving expressions. This is illegal. I am the law and I allow it. Judge Momo may be drunk on power and To Do Deku, but she's still in the house. Oh, what the beep is going on in here? Midoriya, are you okay? See, Todoroki even cares about him the moment he walks in the room. What, we're debating To Do Deku versus Baku Deku, and soon Deku will tell us his choice. Oh, I nerd, so you knew I liked you and you kept quiet? The girls just told me a few hours ago. I am still wrapping my head around it. This is all pretty new to me face. At least he didn't have to be convinced of my love for him. Oh, I had to be convinced about you too. I had no idea about any of you, awkward face. ... So dense. Yep, said one of the densest men on earth, not at all sweet face. Okay, so closing arguments, people. Each witness may make a declaration to the defendant Deku, who claims has already made his choice, and then the true choice will be revealed. Oh, he has already chosen? Then what is all of this circus for? Just spit it out. Finally someone who wants so to know. Okay, so I chose. What if it's not you, Bakugo? Huh, what if he chose Todoroki? This might be your only chance to win his heart. ... You too, Todoroki. What if he chose Bakugo? I understand. I'll talk first. I can't believe we're actually doing this. I thought you would bring some sense in here kind of face. Midoriya, I haven't known you for as long as Bakugo, but it didn't take me long to realize you were special. You've always faced me head on, and it has made me a better person. You've always recognized me as a whole even when I couldn't do so myself, and it has made me a better person. I want to continue becoming a better person with you. I love you. Please go out with me. Speechless. Todoroki, thank you so much. I will take this even more seriously. Bakugo, will you speak? blushed face because of Todoroki's speech. Well beep, look nerd, I've liked you since we were kids probably, but I was too damn wrapped up in myself to actually acknowledge it, so I've been a jerk, and I'm sorry okay, I've changed, and though I may not be perfect yet, I am trying to become beeping better. I'll apologize to you even more in the future for who I used to be, but I ain't gonna try to beeping convince you to pick me. You'd already made up your mind before this BP debate or whatever this beep is came up, and if you chosen that icy hot but the chicks convinced you otherwise, if they suddenly convinced you to get together with me, then don't come looking for me. I ain't gonna be your second choice after deliberation. I am never gonna be second to anyone, but if I have to, I'll be second to you. And not that half and half. So yeah, pick whoever you had decided on before this stunt the girls pulled. Or pick Todoroki if you're now convinced and you want to. Whatever, I'll just deal. Kacchan. OMG Bakugo tears galore. Waterfalls. Waterfalls. Teary eyes. Momo. I can't help it. Waterfalls galore. So Kiro. Who will it be? Can I finally speak? Yes. Guys, I heard all of you. But I made my decision before I came here, and no matter your arguments it would not change, because I finally figured out what my heart wants. If only your bickering kind of reinforced it. Deku then stood up and went towards one of the boys. Todoroki, yes, thank you for your feelings, but I can't return them. You say you like me because I was the first one to see you in full, and I appreciate your feelings, but I cannot return them. I hope you can find comfort in the fact that I might have been the first one but won't be the last. You're an amazing person. You'll find someone who will see it as clearly as I did. Even more clearly even. Wait, does this mean Deku walked towards the other boy? Kacchan, when we were little I admired you so much. What's with the past tense? Grinning because that's so you Kacchan. At some point part of that admiration turned into affection. And well, I like you. Romantically, I mean. I hadn't realized until the girls told me you liked me. I hadn't even considered my feelings for you could be those of love. But I can see it now. So if you'll take me, I'd like to date you. Okay. Okay, that's your whole reaction? I just poured my heart out. Yeah, okay. Very patient face. Stop covering your face. I can see you're getting redder by the minute. Shut up. Unintelligible speech amid stares. Waterfalls galore. Girls, thank you for helping us. You're welcome amid stares. I'm gonna give you guys some time to get yourselves together. A bit embarrassed but glad face. Bakugo walked up to Todoroki. Oh we cool? You considered Midoriya's feelings even more than I did. I tried to sway him. I realize I still have to grow. Oh I don't speak in weird. I asked if we're cool. Yes we're okay. Don't worry. I'm so glad, truly relieved and happy face. Although my feelings for Midoriya won't be going anytime soon. So if you ever do mess up, I'll be here to collect the pieces and claim them smiling face. Why you little mother Kacchan, you'll just have to be a great boyfriend grinning face. Whatever. The door to the room suddenly opened and Kirishima popped his head in. OMG you're alive. My hardening quirk came in pretty handy. I had to use my ultimate move and passed out. I just woke up like literally 30 seconds ago kind of face. They must have actually tried to kill you kind of face. So about that kiss. It was an accident. Damn right it was an accident. I know it was an accident, but it still happened. And I'm a manly man. And I won't let any loose ends. So if you want me to take responsibility and marry you, the beep are you saying? There's a line. Go to the end of it. What I mean is no thanks. You sure? He's sure. Dude, I get you like him, but you're being like boyfriend defensive. What is wrong with you, dude? Kind of face. Might be because he's my boyfriend now. What really? Yeah, super grinning face. Well done Bakugo. I congratulate you. Manly sideways fist bump attempt. Again? Whatever. Come on. Don't leave me hanging. Still attempting his manly fist bump. Bakugo concedes. Super happy face. The door opened once more and Zero came in with a smile. Hey guys, are you coming back to the party? He then noticed 6 girls crying while hugging each other. Bakugo side fist bumping Kirishima. Todoroki having an actual facial expression with like feelings and Midoriya with a huge smile. What the hell happened here? Long story. Okay, so Denki brought a karaoke machine. You guys wanna sing? Mina shot up from the ground first. Yes, let's sing. We have to commemorate this day. Starfield dies. I will sing 1,000 Years from Twilight Still Crying. I'll sing New Romantics from Taylor Swift, and you Todoroki are singing with me. We're gonna get over this. I don't really know the song or how to sing. We'll teach you. Smiling but still has puffy eyes. One by one they all left the room until there were only Deku and Bakugo. You going or what? To this Deku smiled brightly. Happy New Year's, Kacchan. Bakugo then awkwardly put his hand over his own neck. Yeah, Happy New Year I guess. Years. What? Plural. Why? Because this is just the beginning. Beautifully happy face. Whatever. Go sing some stupid K-pop song or whatever. I'll dedicate one of Twice's songs to you. Really happy face. You. No. Don't sing to me. Oh, but I will. Absolutely joyful and happier than ever face. Deku went in the direction of the door, stopped, turned back, swiftly kissed Kacchan on the cheek and then grinned at him and rushed out. Kacchan stood there stunned for like 10 seconds, and then he went rushing after Deku screaming something like, "Oh I damn nerd, get back here." End of scene. Did you cry? By the way, did you notice how Deku gets more and more confident since learning Bakugo likes him? Might be because he's the same Deku as the one in the Valentine's Baku Deku video. That's right. Say may you have a nice day, all of you. Thanks for watching.